So I could ask Mr. Donskis to talk about that himself. So I'd like to ask him to take the floor.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Indeed, up to now I enjoyed immensely the spirit of collegiality and I would say the cloudless sky in terms of my cooperation and very fruitful exchanges with shadows concerning amendments. Needless to say, no document on such deeply sensitive issues as human rights is deemed to be perfect, and that's why I would repeat over and over again that it's crucial to have this spirit of collegiality and broad support from colleagues. And this is what happened in the plenary session at Strasbourg. I have to say that the fruitful meeting with the shadows was one of the high points in the whole process of my work on the annual report, and we have reached very broad consensus concerning the compromises. And thanking my colleagues from the bottom of my heart, I have to stress that all compromises were supported by all political groups, and I'm immensely grateful to all of them. The EPP, ALDE, Greens, Social Democrats, GUE, all of these, ECR, all political groups very richly contributed to our work, and I have to say that there is only one exception, which is compromise number 25. And if I could draw your attention, this compromise comes from an ALDE colleague and is not controversial at all. So let me quote this compromise number 25, reads, "Whereas internet access is key enabler of access to information, free expression, press freedom, freedom of assembly, and economic, social, political, and cultural developments, whereas human rights need to be protected and promoted by the EU, both offline and online." Stop here. I have to say that this formulation, offline and online, was found problematic, although I would say it's not controversial at all. But that's the only exception, because up to now, as I told you, all compromises were strongly supported by all political groups. Again, as I stressed it many times before, the goal is to have a sharp and focused report. We really try very hard to avoid duplication and repetition, and amendments are a welcome addition to our document, but a sharp and focused report will be more helpful as a strategic document. I have to say that several compromises on freedom of religion and belief were extremely important for us, as well as compromises on business, trade, and human rights. I have to say that up to now, I think I found myself very much content and even happy as a rapporteur, because I found it a sort of very collegiate and collective effort to produce a good document, a coherent, strong, and strategically important document. And I do count on my colleagues, and I thanking them for their cooperation. I very much count on your support for this document. And probably that's all I can say at the moment. And again, thank you very much indeed.